right, this is story. That is not really a story, but it's just something that I wrote in my writing class. It's called delights, things that make you happy, things that you think about that you never probably given a thought to it, but you just sitting around just thinking, and this your mind just running wild. What's a delight? It's a delight to see a baby smile or giggle or dance. Nothing is new to him. Everything is a joy. He's a joy to watch. He's not trying to please you. He just himself, and he lives in the moment. Let the little child dance, because in years to come, he will deal with things outside of himself as he takes on life. And another thing I like, my delight, is I like to see a perfectly formed tree that spreads its branches out evenly all over the yard. It looks so beautiful and graceful, like a Spanish woman holding up her dress with both hands, and she's dancing and turning all around like she's forgotten all her problems for the moment. The tree has a lot of stories to tell too. If only we could speak that language. Now you think that doesn't, they don't, trees don't have any feelings, but they do. There were two living species on earth, and that's plants and animals. We do not understand each other, but we do the same things. They eat carbon monoxide, sun, water, and release oxygen for us to breathe and animals to live on. And they provide medicine for us to use, sap, roots, barks of the trees. They have feelings too. One scientist wanted to prove this by putting two plants in a room together. And he wired one plant up with all kind of devices like you would if you're gonna have a measure your heart movement or motion, And then he had these guys go into the room, and one had a machete, and he cut one of the plants down. He had two trees. They cut one down, and the other one just looking, didn't say nothing. But we can't say nothing. Can't talk your language. So the two men went outside. It was four men. They went outside of the room, and so now the scientist said, okay, one by one, you're going to go back into the room, one at a time, and see if there's any reaction to the surviving plant. We'll just see, I mean, he's a plant. What does he know? So one by one, they went in, nothing. Then they went, the next one went in, nothing. Third one went in, nothing. But when the fourth guy went in, boy, the plant started shaking and vibrating and shaking and going on all over the place. Ah, help, help, help. He's gonna kill me, he's gonna kill me, help, help, help. But he was talking in plant language. You couldn't understand him, but the wires told everything about it, because he said, that's the guy, that's the one, that is the one, like Monk said, I know how you did it. Okay, so then, but the trees, the wind blows. Okay. There's a trees. There's a male tree and there's a female tree. And I didn't know this till I went to one of the islands, and the people were telling me that those island people, those Caribbean people, they are very fresh. They very wholesome, and they eat a lot of fresh food. Not I wouldn't call it organic, but it is. And what they eat, I would like to eat every day, because I know I would be in good shape if I did. But they were the ones that was telling me how the male tree, the breeze, the wind blow the seeds from the male tree to the female tree, and the female tree, she give the fruits, and she give the flowers and everything, in the male tree just looking at it. Yeah, that's right, that's my seed. But the trees give a lot of uh, uh, housing to all the animals. God knows we need the animals. We in this universe together as one. You can't say that we are here and they should be here, but that's not true. They're here for a reason. Every last one of them. Some of the things you found out the reason that they're here for, and some that you haven't. You have to keep investigating. But all your medicines come from Earth, from the earth. They're not from the pills, not from no cooked in the kitchen. They're the leaves, the roots, things like that. And we just have to find out what they are to have. And but the trees, when they blow in the wind, they give you peace and calm. You could just sit there and meditate and dream all day. It's just a nice feeling to be up under a tree, you know. And okay, and it's another delight for mine to see a clean house, beautifully decorated like a designer lived there. The colors, the rugs, the furniture, everything coordinated. You would think it's a model house for sale. Actually, no one lived there. A house full of people is more relaxed and carefree. It looks lived in. There is noise, disarray, food cooking, trash piling up. That is why you have to clean up every day or deal with the consequences. A house is not a home. A home is where people live, and a house is for show. You see all these rich people buying 1, 2, 3, 20 houses. I mean, it's a joke. They got that money, they should spend that money on something else. But just buying up a bunch of houses, who's benefiting from the houses? The maid that takes care of it. She probably didn't have enough family, enough friends, enough partying over there, and you come maybe once or twice a year, say, get the house ready, I'm coming. So you're just in it for investment purposes, or just to tell people, oh, I got 4 or 5 houses. I don't know. So somebody asked McCain, how many houses did he have? He didn't know, but the newspaper say he had 13 houses. He didn't even know. Most of those big houses, people have all these, they live in there, maybe 1 or 2 people, but the people that got 10 and 12 children, they should be living up in there, but they live in like little small houses. They can't afford to live in a big house. The people in the big houses, maybe 1 or 2 people live in there. My husband said that if you're looking for a girlfriend, you want somebody that cook, you go into the house, and if you don't smell no food cooked in that kitchen, that she don't cook. She's spoiled, or she used to being eaten out. She want to go out to eat all the time. She don't know nothing about no cooking. They want to be taken out. I was talking to this man in Trinidad, and he said before, and another guy in Italy too, he said before the fast food restaurants came about, women used to cook. Every day they would go to the market and get something, they would cook home cooked meals. But now, and then after they eat, they would go for a nice long walk and everything, hold hands and stuff like that. But now the women don't want to cook. They had a Kentucky Fried Chicken up in there. What people? Kentucky Fried Chicken. Let's get some Kentucky Fried Chicken. They were so excited about that. They didn't even have McDonald's in there yet, and people were excited about the Kentucky Fried Chicken. Anything you do to keep them to eat and not have to cook and worry about the dishes and nothing like that. Another thing that's my delight is I would like to, in the morning, I like to see the sunrise. Everything is fresh and new. I don't like the darkness. The darkness is terrifying to me. I can't see nothing. Don't know what's going on. But can't see you coming or going. I don't like that at all. I think people should, if they can, should be sleeping in the night, and they should get up in the morning. That's what I like. It's just such a nice feeling. Everything is fresh. You see the dew rising from the ground. It's going up, and the sun is coming slowly to warm the day up and to start your new day. If you had an argument the night before, you hope that the argument is finished, and you're going to start a new day, and the argument is, you don't have any problems for that day. You start fresh. The troubles of the night before have subsided, and it gives you a chance to start all over again. You can see the fog rising, the fog coming in from the east, and then it's setting in the west. And then you there sitting on your porch, Lord have mercy, drinking your lemonade, get up early in the morning and do your housework before the sun get too strong. And then before the sun come up, you sitting there on that porch in that swing, a hammock, a rocking chair, and you drinking your lemonade and, cold lemonade, talking about somebody. Girl, get over here, Mary. I got something to tell you. Yeah, let's get the conversation going. Yeah. Oh boy, they're hot, boy. It's hot. You don't want to be out there when that hot sun comes, because I'm gonna tell you something. That's no joke. That ain't no joke. And I love to hear the raindrops on the roof or in the trees. It is a calming feeling. That is one sound that's used for calming in the doctor's office. I used to see the rain come in and run. Did you ever see the rain on one side of the street and not the other? Well, I have. It starts from somewhere and it ends somewhere. We used to catch rainwater in tubs years ago to cook with, to drink, to wash clothes, to wash ourselves in those big old tin tubs. The days of long ago. I'm not the only one who likes the rain. The plants are happy too. They turn their leaves to receive the rain, and then they turn them again to receive the sun. The rain washes down the pavements to cool off the dirt streets. There are many days on a hot street barefoot. I've gone many days on a hot street barefoot, and so I know the blessing it is to walk on a street that is cool. Mom used to say, you ain't wearing no shoes out walking down the street playing again. That shoes are only for church and school. So I walked barefoot for many days, but I didn't think nothing of it. All the kids were doing that. I ain't, anybody had no money buying no shoes be playing in. And kids today talking about designer sneakers. Huh? I spoiled they are. I love to see people being nice and kind to one another. People say New York is cold and mean, but there are a lot of foreigners here from all over the world and they do not speak English. They look like Americans, but when you speak to them, you can tell that they don't understand a word you say. It is complicated trying to communicate with them, but they try and I try, and sometimes we figure things out. There are a lot of generosity and kindness there. They come here and get their maps. They're all over the place. They get their maps and off they go. They don't mind asking for help, and I'm amazed at the way they get to where they want to go. I wonder if I was in that country, would I be able to do the same? God bless them. I like to see flowers bloom. I don't understand how anything works, but every plant and every animal have a built-in system telling them what they're supposed to do. I'm always wondering about nature, but it is just doing the thing, doing its thing, and living as it is programmed to live. So how about you?